I was just going to do a ASMR DVD collection. This is by no means all the DVDs I'm ever gonna own, but this is just what I have now. It's like a cage. I got it from TJ Maxx. But they're all pretty snug in there. Okay. The Lost Boys. This is one of my favorite movies. At one point, I really started to look like the girl from this movie, and I need to get back to that. With my curly hair, I need to come back. My curly hair is calling. But if you've never seen this movie, I really recommend it. It's one of my favorites. It's a vampire movie set in the 80s. The music is amazing. Next, I have Gone Girl. I like DVDs that are like this. They're like thinner. They look really interesting. I don't know if you can see that. Gone Girl's another one of my favorite movies. It's made after, it's an adaptation, so it was a book first by Gillian Flynn. And I love Gillian Flynn because she made Sharp Objects, and Sharp Objects is one of my favorite TV shows. Prisoners. Another one of my favorite movies. I feel like every movie I'm gonna be like, my favorite movie. This is a Thanksgiving classic. It's a thriller. It's a psychological thriller. And basically it's Thanksgiving and they're having like a chill Thanksgiving. It's a family and they have like their neighbors and they have their neighbors over. And two little girls go missing on Thanksgiving Day. And it's like just an amazing movie. My Best Friend's Wedding. I love this movie. Now, a lot of people, Letterboxd, will tell you different and say it's so annoying and she's such an annoying character. But I'm sorry, I love this movie. If this is my one pick-me thing, it'll probably be this movie. It's just so good. It's the reason I love The Way You Look Tonight, because of the Way You Look Tonight scene or scenes. Julianne fell in love with her best friend the day he decided to marry someone else. I'm trying not to break them, but they're like really snug in here. Hold on. I love Brittany Murphy. Oh, my gorgeous girl. They're about to teach each other how to act their age. I love movies where, and it's a specific genre of movies, where they meet someone and they both learn something about themselves and they both are changed for the better. And this is one of those movies. But it's also such like it's just like a comfort movie, but it's also sad and just, it makes you like, it's gonna make you cry. But it's an amazing movie. And I think if like you're in your 20s and you haven't watched it yet, you should definitely watch it. Secret Window. Now this is actually it's a very short movie, but it's one of my family's favorites because it's another like thriller, like psychological thriller that we just grew up watching, and it's a Stephen King short story turned into a movie. Let's see if there's like a summary. Basically, he is like in the process of divorcing his wife, and he's a writer, and he's staying at this house. I think he's staying at their summer house, and he just goes crazy. But like, we quote this movie to this day. The Talented Mr. Ripley. I love this movie. If you are a Saltburn fan who has not seen The Talented Mr. Ripley, you need to get on this now. Another psychological thriller. I think this was a book first. I do need to read the book. I feel like I would love the book. Let's see. Yeah, Jude Law is gorgeous in this. I love Hayden Christensen, but before I like really knew who he was, I used to get him confused with Jude Law. Let me see. Okay, opportunity knocks in a form of a wealthy American shipbuilder who hires Tom to travel to Italy to bring back his playboy son. Dickie, Jude Law's character, Ripley, worms his way into the idyllic lives of Dickie and his girlfriend, Gwyneth Paltrow, plunging into a daring scheme of duplicity, lies, and murder. I love this movie. That being said, of all these movies, I don't have my own DVD player. Actually, I can put them into my computer, and I think I always forget that. So I think I'm definitely gonna watch one of these tonight because this is getting me excited. The next one is Empire Records, which again, apparently yesterday was Rex Manning Day and I forgot. And I miss Rex Manning Day every year. But basically they all work in a record shop. It's in the 90s. It's such a vibe. But yeah, everyone's like so cool, and this is like what I think of whenever like if I get to like dream to work in a record shop. I think it's gonna be like this. And the music is amazing. I love movies where the music's amazing. West Side Story. This is the original. When the new one was coming out, I was very skeptical because I am like I didn't know who Mike Fast was, Feist or whatever it was, and now I do. So I feel like I need to rewatch it to see him as what's his name? The main jet. Y'all know. But yeah, I grew up loving this movie and since I was a little kid, and I remember like the day that I found out that Natalie Wood, it wasn't her real voice, like it was dubbed. It was like the saddest day ever. I was like, what? It changed everything. It changed the trajectory of my life. Closer, another Jude Law movie with another Natalie Portman, and Gwyneth, and what's her name? Julia Roberts again. I love Julia Roberts. But Closer is a great movie. I love this movie. And I love her little pink bob. A witty, romantic, and very dangerous love story about chance meetings, instant attractions, and casual betrayals. Apparently I have Ferris Bueller. Some of these I like don't even remember I have. Either I stole them from my family, or I just like at one point I was like buying any DVD like of a movie that I liked and any CD of music that I liked, but now I want to get more picky. But that's not to say that this isn't like a great movie. This is an amazing movie. I love this movie and I'm proud to have it as in my collection, but Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed. This is so serious. I might watch these tonight because I love Scooby-Doo Spooky Island. Like at one point I want to have a Spooky Island like themed party. But I love live action Scooby-Doo so much. I haven't watched them in a while, so I don't know if like I'll rewatch them and be like, this isn't even good. But I don't know, I'll see the edits on TikTok and I'll be like, I seriously need to rewatch this. This movie I never watched. I thought I would probably love it, Shutter Island. So I kept it in my collection and I bought it to watch it from the thrift store. It was very cheap and I still haven't watched it, but I feel like I would like it. If anyone has watched it and liked it or hated it, please feel free to comment that and maybe I'll get around to it. 500 Days of Summer. This is the one. If you know this movie, do you also know, like I know, there's a video of Zoe and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I always want to see Cameron because my family just calls him Cameron from 10 Things I Hate About You, but of them like playing the ukulele and they're singing together. I always think about them when I think about this movie. Another musical, The Sound of Music. This is like top musical. It's so good and I need to rewatch it. I've been meaning to rewatch it. This was the 40th anniversary. love Chicago. And when people like burlesque, I'm like, okay, but have you seen Chicago? And like burlesque is good and I love burlesque, but like Chicago. Like, come on. Also, TikTok will literally like ruin your favorite thing because like me and when I was just like growing up, we loved, we both reached for the gun. And now it's like overused. And I feel like I can't look at it the same. But at the time, like we learned how to do it. Like we learned how to do like the oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Like because it was like really hard to do it. And now it's like everybody knows that song and they don't even know Chicago. They don't even know Chicago. Atonement. I have this book. I need to read the book because I'm sure the book would make me just as mad as this movie made me. But I love this movie and I hate this movie. This is probably the only movie where I can't stand Saoirse Ronan because I love that woman. But yeah, if you're looking for like a true love story, true and tragic, this is your guy. That's your man. I have Alice in Wonderland. I haven't watched this in a while. This is just from like my family collection. I feel like I would still love it though. My mom loves it. It's probably like her fave. One of her fave Disney movies. But I haven't seen it in a while. But I'm sure that if I saw this, I would love it because I did kind of like start the live action one. And I don't know if I wasn't like vibing with it. But I'll see the edits and it looks so good. Maybe I'm just like not in the mood for it or something. The Goonies. Love this movie. If you haven't seen The Goonies, what are you doing? You have to see The Goonies. Like, this is one of the best Steven Spielberg ever. I love The Goonies. From the imagination of Steven Spielberg, The Goonies plunges a band of small heroes into a swashbuckling surprise around every corner, quest beyond their wildest dreams, following a mysterious treasure map into a spectacular underground realm of twisting passages, outrageous booby traps, and a long-lost pirate ship full of golden doubloons. The kids race to stay one step ahead of a family of bumbling bad guys and a mild-mannered monster with a face only a mother could love. A family adventure classic from start to buccaneering finish. No, like that's like one hell of a summary. Like this, like I miss this movie. Oh my god, I saw the next one. I saw what's running. Like wait, is it runner up? Who's up next? Sometimes feels like everybody wants some. This movie raised me. First of all, I was with the upcoming Selena album and all the Jelena stuff coming to fruition. Coming to the surface. I've realized that like I love Ariana Grande. Like I've always loved Ariana Grande. She's been my girl since I was a little girl. And a little girl, I feel like she like 13, that's still little. But Selena was like my Ariana, and I've been noticing that now because I've been seeing so much like old stuff resurfacing of her, or like stuff when I was a kid watching her, and I'm like, no, because she was like my Ariana too. Like that was my girl. And I hate when like other people would prefer other Cinderella stories over this. Like the Lizzie one, I was gonna say the Lizzie McGuire. The Hilary Duff one, yeah, that's good. It's got Jennifer Coolidge in it, I believe. Chad Michael Murray, yes. But to prefer the Lucy Hale one over the Selena one is crazy boots. Andrew Seeley. Like, come on. You only know if you know. Like, if you grew up on this, you only know if you know. Dead Poets Society. I love this movie. This used to be my favorite movie in high school. It's still one of my favorites, but it's not my top favorite. But I love it. I love Academia. I inspirational shit. And I love this genre of movies. Like when I think the closest we've had to something like this is what's the movie that just came out? I can't for the life. The Holdovers. The Holdovers is like if Dead Poets Society, Good Will Hunting, and Girl Interrupted had a baby. Like they all like had a baby together. It would be The Holdovers. And I love that genre of movies. Another musical. Are you kidding that I'm a theater kid? Mamma Mia. I love Mamma Mia. And this will always be my movie and my movie with my family. And like me and my sister, like we've been saying recently, which like you know how you just like always say stuff from quotes from different movies. Like recently we've been saying Aphrodite. It's Aphrodite, and I've been trying to find like the clip, but like a gif of it, and it's like so niche, I guess, that like I can't find it. I'm about to make it. Monty freaking Carlo again. Selena. I saw an edit to Monte Carlo yesterday. Oh my god, it was Selena's character and her love interest, and it was to Champagne Coast, I believe. Oh my god, it was so good, and I was like, no, because I love this movie. I love them in the movie too. I love all the love interests in the movie. I think it eats, but yeah, Monte Carlo. Not a lot of people are gonna get it, but I'm gonna get it. Alright, next. Super 8. Now, this is a movie where I think it's like so niche, apparently, because I feel like no one has seen this. This is something that like me and my sister were hella obsessed with, and no one has seen this movie. If you haven't seen this movie, you need to watch this movie. It's with the guy from The Kissing Booth. He's like younger, the one who plays Joel, and it's got Elle Fanning. And okay, so I'll read the description. J.J. Abrams and Steven Spielberg join forces in this extraordinary tale of youth, mystery, and adventure. Super 8 tells the story of 6 friends who witness a train wreck while making a Super 8 movie, only to learn that something unimaginable escaped the crash. They soon discover that the only thing more mysterious than what it is what it wants. Experience the film that critics rave is filled with unstoppable imagination and visual effects to spare. It will put a spell on you. I love this movie. Like they said, it's very Goonies. It's a bunch of kids. When was this made? Hold up. 2011, I believe. Unless that's when this got printed, but I think it's 2011. It's very the Goonies for the 2000s, and it was like they were all doing this. One of them was a filmmaker, I think, or they were doing it for a class. I don't think it was for a class. I think they were just like making movies. And I love when kids are just being kids and they're not on their phones. I sound like an old person, but like seriously, like so like they're making this movie and they're like really into it. Like the one is like a real like director, and he's like taking it so seriously, and they get the cool like popular girl to be in their movie, and they're filming it at this train station. And then like the summary said, there's a train crash, and it's like hella chaos, like just like you know, like the Supernatural music video where Ariana in the short film, it's like that, and they like have to get out of there, so they get out of there, and then like they find out that it's like they're like start like doing like research about like what was on that train and why like the government's keeping it secret. It's like so good. It's so good, and I just love it. And if you haven't seen it, I think you should really see it. Okay, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Love this movie. Another David Fincher movie, like Gone Girl. Yes, and I did like it as well, and it was hard for me to actually like say like which one is better. I think they're both amazing. I think they both have, like, are good for different reasons. Like there are some reasons why I like some things that happen in this that I wish wouldn't happen. But other than that, I love this movie, and it makes me really sad on how it ends. But it's another thriller, and if you never watched it and you want like a psychological thriller, I definitely recommend it. So basically, the movie starts off with the fuck's his name? Daniel Craig. He's a journalist, and apparently, like, he had wrote this story about this person, and it turned out to be like fake news, but it was real. It's just the way he got it, the information. It wasn't, I guess, like up to journalists like standards or ethically. Like, I think that's like how they break it down, but then they end up like showing that he was true, he was right in the end. But basically, that happens, and it ruins his career. So he's kind of like gotta lay low, the journalist. And this guy reaches out to him, this father, and he says, I've got this like 40-year-old case that I still want solved. Like, will you take it? Like, you don't have anything else better to do. Like, you have to stay out of the public eye, so why don't you just like come live on my land and like see if you can like interview my family and see what happened, because it's his I think it's his niece. Let me see. Yeah, it's his niece. So basically, he like is trying to solve it, and he thinks like all the family's weird, and then he ends up needing to hire a hacker, but also like researcher, and he ends up hiring Elizabeth, who is Rooney Mara's character, and together they work to solve the case. And it's just, again, like nasty fucking David Finch. I was about to say David Lynch. Never that. David Fincher, just like an ending for like how he would end a movie, and it's just like, like, I know you're right, but like, you hurt my feelings. Like, Little Women, when this first came out, I lost it, and I'm sure everybody lost it. It was a big deal. And Timothée Chalamet in this, when he walks in, I love the video of Greta Gerwig when she's like, I think she had it like played, she had the clip like played for like these people who were like watching it or something, or maybe it was like when the film actually came out, and she said that all the girls were like, it's Timmy, oh my god, it's Timmy, and she was like, that's exactly what I was going for, like when you first see him, like his entrance into the film. So Little Women. I have Corpse Bride. I love Corpse Bride, but sometimes I don't know what it is. It really depresses me in the beginning, and I can't get past it. Like, I'll start it, and when it's in black and white, right, I'm just like, I can't deal with this, and I'll turn it off. But I do love this movie. But Call Me by Your Name. Love this movie. I'll always love this movie. If you subtract You Know Who, it's one of Luca's greatest movies. The cinematography is amazing. It always relaxes me. The soundtrack, like every time Feudal Devices, what is it? Duffman remix. Every time that comes up on my TikTok, I'm instantly like, I've got Princess and the Pauper. My friend actually sent me like a download of all the Barbie movies, but I guess this is one of the ones that like we actually had on DVD. I feel like this was like later. But if I had to do a ranking, I need to rewatch them. I need to rewatch them, but like my top, or at least like the ones that I remember just like seriously watching all the time were Swan Lake, Rapunzel, and like the Nutcracker, right? And then like Mermaidia and Fairytopia. Like I loved them. Like I don't even know where Princess and the Pauper's here, unless like I just like don't remember. I don't know. I need to rewatch them. I'm gonna have like a moment where I rewatch them. This I stole from my family. Matrix. I need to rewatch The Matrix and like watch the whole trilogy because I have not seen it. So yeah. Because come on. Also, it's such like, for some reason, it's always like like I want to have like a go-to Halloween costume. If I can't think of like anything, I'm always like, oh my god, The Matrix. But then I'm like, I don't even remember The Matrix. Like, okay, I have Titanic. I have the full Blu-ray because apparently when I was younger, I was like hella obsessed. Well, actually, this is like a thing. Like, you know how people have like Roman empires, and they were saying like something that I was like really hyper fixated on when I was a kid. Mine was Titanic. Like a lot of other people. So like my mom bought me the fucking like, because I think we had it on like VHS. I'm not sure. But yeah, I have the full Blu-ray. It's gonna be so loud. But yeah, I need to rewatch Titanic. I don't know why we got hyperfixated on shit like that when we were kids. Like, what was it about Titanic? Okay, and this is like when we were cleaning out my pop-up's house. We took like a bunch of his stuff, obviously like his media, and he had this Planet Earth. I don't know what this is. I think it's Planet Earth thing. Oh my god, there's like multiple. Wait. There's like hella. I've never even seen this, hold up. Okay, so it's just like, I don't know, I just think like, I just kept it because I think it's cute that he had it, and then I also like think like, it's something where it like would be so calming to have in the background. To just like put it on, and also like I would watch it, I don't know. Dirty Dancing. This hella looks like, yeah, I got it at the Walmart bin. There is something so nostalgic about getting a movie out of the Walmart bin. I don't know what it is. I think also Walmart is one of those stores that like, for me, has never changed. And like every time I go in there, it's like the last time I've been in there, and I don't go in there a lot, to be honest. I just don't go out. I don't really go out a lot, but it's one of those stores where like, it just feels like when I was a kid in Walmart. Peter Pan with the Jeremy Sumter. Is that his name? Yeah, so I am like hella like stand by this movie. Like this is one of my favorite movies, like on God, like one of my favorite movies, because it is so beautiful. It's so my vibe. Like just the vibes and the aesthetic and the colors is so my vibe, and I just grew up loving this movie, and I've always loved this movie, and the score is amazing. And for the longest time they didn't have the score on Spotify, and I had local filed the whole score because I was like, I need to listen to this. But now they have it, I believe. But I love this movie so bad. So bad. Perks of Being a Wallflower. I need to rewatch this movie. I read the book. I loved the book. I have a lot of adaptations, or maybe they just like make a lot of adaptations. But this was a movie that like was my favorite movie. Again, it was one of my favorites in high school. I just unlocked my old computer from high school. I like couldn't. Okay, so like, am I gonna tell this whole story? Basically, I had this old computer from high school. It was an Asus. I believe I got it like, I had to get it so early, like maybe when I was like 14, like I don't know. But that was my editing computer because I used to edit on Vine. And I specifically had the wallpaper, so like when you'd open the computer, it was Dylan O'Brien flipping you off. And it was literally to be like, haha, you can't get in, you don't have the password. Well, I jinxed myself because I forgot the password. So for the longest time, I could not get into this computer. 2 days ago, I figured out how to get in. And I just want to say that there was no logical reasoning for how I got in. But I got in because I've tried multiple times before and it didn't work. It was like a no-go, like it was not happening. And it worked this time, but all sad to say, I had like hella Perks of Being a Wallflower edits, and just like so much Perks of Being a Wallflower, like even like my first, I think it was like my first year in college, one of my first years at college, I was in this video class and I made like a video and it like included Perks of Being a Wallflower things. It was that serious, and that's not to say like this isn't a cool movie or like it doesn't deserve the hype it does, but like I was like hella obsessed. Then I have Barbie Mermaidia, because of course, well yes, it's very Topia Mermaidia. It's such a cool cover. You can't really see it though because I decided to film at night. Oh, I guess I got it at Goodwill. I didn't even know that. Okay, and then I have The Shining. This is all to say though, like I have so many films that are my favorite. Like I don't have my favorite films yet. Like these are just like in my collection. But there are movies that are my favorite and that I would definitely want in my collection in the future. And I will list them now. So my favorite movie is American Honey. I really want to do like an essay on it. I honestly could do a video essay. It just like it will kill me. Like it's gonna have to be like really structured. It's not gonna be something that I can do last minute. I'm gonna like use the noises of me putting everything back. But I would love to do a video essay on American Honey, the movie, because there is so much to say about that movie and why I love it too. Sorry, it was so loud. So American Honey. Practical Magic. I love Practical Magic because it's just like a 90s whimsy gothic movie and it's very like the sisterhood, and just with me and my sister, like it's our movie. And we feel like we're those sisters, and like we always make like references back to the movie. And then what else would I want? I'm trying to think like what's in my top letterbox right now. I think it's American Honey, Practical Magic. I think I have White Oleander in there, and Lost Boys, I believe. I think those are my top 4. But I always struggle with my favorite movies and like have sharp objects on you.